talk about what else is happening in the market, and let's address some of the managements as well. We've got the management of Blue Star joining in on the show right now. Mr. B Thiagarajan, the MD. It's been a strong quarter for them. The profit in the third quarter has nearly doubled. Let's take a bit of a flashback and what the future as well holds. Mr. Thiagarajan, great to have you on the show right now. Thank you so much for taking the time out. The IMD has clearly forecasted higher summer temperatures for 2024. Tell me, what are the initial trends that you're seeing, from your trade channels?
Good morning. It is a pleasure interacting with you as always. The last summer also began like that. From February onwards, IMD forecast was good, and we were anticipating great summer. But summer was a washout. Sorry. Post summer, you had a great demand across the country. Festival season did extremely well, and you have seen our Q3 results. The market is doing extremely well for this category compared with many other appliances. Air conditioning industry is very happy that the demand has been good so far. We are all preparing for a great summer season, but weather is weather. So we have to look forward to a great summer season. And at the same time, we know that, spell of rain could spoil the outlook. We are keeping our fingers crossed.
Rajan, one is, this part of your business, which is actually pretty sensitive to the vagaries of weather. But what about electronics division, the EMP division? I see margins have improved in both of them. What's the outlook here? How did the business fare?
It has done extremely well. As you're aware, we are having carried forward order book of over 6,000 crores. The B2B segment across the country has been doing well. Shop, showroom, boutiques, manufacturing, data centers, infra projects such as metro, railway, and water. All the segments have been doing well. We have indicated in the interaction with the investors that there is a little bit of slowdown in order inflow, but we take it as a positive sign because there is no point in sitting with a huge order backlog. We have to execute. That's what is happening there. The execution speed has picked up, and we are busy executing quite a bit of orders across the country, specifically in the infrastructure segment, manufacturing, and data centers. On the other hand, in the commercial refrigeration space, driven by ice cream and pharma segments, the demand has been robust. The business is doing well there. And this is a particular period where I have seen B2B as well as B2C segments doing extremely well. We are optimistic about closing the financial year once again on a very high note. This is where we are.
Your order book is up 24% on a year-on-year basis. Tell me, what's the revenue visibility that you have, not for 1 or 2 quarters, but say the next financial year and even beyond that?
Look, it varies from business to business. I hold a view that India is the fastest growing market for air conditioning and refrigeration at present. Quite a few studies point out that by 2050, we should overtake even China in terms of market size. Uh, the room air conditioner segment, the penetration is around 7-8%, and it is rapidly growing across the country, including tier 3, 4, 5 towns. The growth is visible. The channels are preparing for that kind of growth. We are expanding the manufacturing capacity accordingly. If you look at commercial air conditioning, that space also is a very promising segment for us. Commercial refrigeration, we are again expanding our manufacturing footprint. I would say that that a CAGR of 15% is definitely possible over a long period of around 5 year period.
Mr. Thiagarajan, morning. Wanted to also understand your outlook then in terms of the increase in adoption of a lot of the latest technologies. What
Been indicating between 7 to 7.5%. In the segment 2, we have been indicating 8 to 8.5%. In terms of technology, the very first thing is connected with the energy labeling program. Once in 2 years, energy efficiency norms get upgraded, and therefore the variable refrigerant flow or the inverter technology is being adopted across air conditioning and refrigeration. The second one is connected with the refrigerant related migration for ozone depletion as well as global warming related issues. Um, in air conditioning and refrigeration, close to around 25% of the cost is in electronics. We are fast seeing the adoption of even machine learning and artificial intelligence.
Thiagarajan, before I let you go, I heard you just mention that you were expecting the year to end on a very good note. If I look at the current quarter's number and take a broad estimation of say 9,000 odd crore on the top line for the full year, around 600 crore in EBITDA on a full year, I want to understand how are you now set up for the next year? Last 2-3 years were kind of softish in various part of the business. Is there a big delta between FY25 and 26 which you can hint towards?
Interesting question. We are in the process of finalizing our business plans for the year and the investments. As you become larger, the growth cannot be at at that rate. Having said that, I think a CAGR of 15% is possible. That's what we would aim at. And also, we had stated repeatedly that we would like to grow faster than the market in quite a few segments, specifically the room air conditioners. Our market share goal is 15% market share. As of now, we will be somewhere closer to 14%. And 1% market share improvement in a highly competitive environment is a tough one. The good news is that demand is going to be great. The challenge is growing at the same time maintaining the margins. So as I indicated, 7 to 7.5% in segment 1, 8 to 8.5% in segment 2 is our aspiration. So it is not only the top line growth, it is also ensuring that we are maintaining our market share. As far as segment 1 is concerned, since it is a EPC business substantially within that, free cash flows are important. So therefore, we are not chasing market share there. We have stated that. We have to execute these jobs in a timely manner with a superior project delivery and at the same time maintain cash flows.
Excellent. No wonder. I mean, the street clearly has a wind of it and your stock is trading at 52-week highs. So clearly, some signs of times to come getting captured. Thank you very much for your time today, Mr. Thiagarajan.
Thank you very much.
That was Blue Star. Very